Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are here and we have an awesome discussion. It's pretty much going to be about will we be anime fans in 10 years and also what we think anime will be more or less in 10 years as well. Everybody is in the house except Code today. So start off, Rokashi, introduce yourself.
What up, what up?
Emily.
Hi.
Bob.
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Phone.
There you go. I just introduced myself. That's Sonic right there.
Yes. Double four.
I'm double four.
I'm double four.
Okay. Panda.
Hello, you cracking bastards.
Hanson in the dark.
Morning, motherfuckers.
Shindizzle.
What up?
And I think I got everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into this one. It's gonna be an interesting one. So I guess since Hanson's dark self is there, we'll start off with him. Go ahead, Hanson.
So will I be an anime fan in 10 years? Was it? Yeah. I can't see me just because I've got a job or maybe a house or a mortgage to pay doesn't mean I'm gonna stop enjoying what has changed me as a person.
All right, and what do you think anime will be like in 10 years?
Hopefully it will become more popular in the Western market. Hopefully, I do see a lot more younger generation do grow up around anime nowadays. So hopefully, on a positive note.
That sounds pretty cheeky, mate. Pretty cheeky, mate.
It's pretty cheeky. All
right, Bob Bizzle, I gotta know your answer to this, Bob. Let the people know. Go ahead. Will you be a fan in 10 years, and what do you think it'll be like in the next 10 years?
Well, regardless of what anime is in the next 10 years, I'm still going to like the ones that I like right now. I'm probably going to like more. I'm sure that there are going to be a lot more good ones to come, but just in case they're not, that doesn't take away from the things that I already like.
Oh, man, Bob Bizzle. Bob Bizzle.
The wisdom.
And what do you think it'll be like in 10 years, man?
I don't know. Something's going to have to change, because it's not really in a good way right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So I don't even want to really think about it, but I think if things did change, which I'm sure something would have to happen, maybe we can get back to having these like really long story-driven, not maybe so much long like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto or whatnot, but longer like Rurouni Kenshin or almost like 100-episode long series. You can get back to having series that are about that long instead of just having everything that's like 12, 24 episodes long. And then you have to read the manga.
Yes, that kicking the ass at the end. Watch 200 episodes and then read the manga for the ending.
Berserk!
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, Shindizzle, since you... Go ahead. What do you think? 10 years?
I think definitely in 10 years, I'm still gonna love anime. I don't think that's ever gonna change. As for what I think anime is gonna be in 10 years, what I'm hoping is that we're gonna see anime movies in theaters, possibly. Because I think the only one that's ever really had that, even like sniffed that chance, is like Miyazaki. I don't even think he's probably going to survive another 10 years because he's getting pretty old. So I'm hoping that the future generations carry that torch. A lot more emphasis on anime movies because I love anime series, but we haven't seen like any really good anime movies outside of like Studio Ghibli. So I'm hoping that there's more of an emphasis on that, and hopefully it will make enough of an impact to where we can see maybe an anime film like in a movie theater in the West. That'd be awesome.
I think we have a lot of good anime movies, but there's no like Studio 4 movies that's as consistent as Ghibli.
And then when they try to execute it, it comes out like Dragon Ball Revolution.
Like, there's no real budget there though, man.
Last Saturday, there was over here in the UK, there was actually the Akira movie running in the theatres, which apparently did really fucking well. So that's
of course James didn't go see it because he's a bum. Anyway,
Yo, Double, give your take on this, dog.
I definitely think that in 10 years I'm gonna be still into anime. Like it might. With me, it's never like I'm always gonna be into it, but like there's gonna be a time in my life when I go through some shit, and I'm always gonna go back to it just because it's kind of like my core thing. So it's not like I might continuously be so into anime, but there's one point in my life when I'm always gonna go back to it. Now, what do I think it's going to be like in 10 years? I think that it's going to be kind of like how it was a couple years ago before the start of Toonami. I think it's going to be, as long as very popular in Japan, there's still going to be a demand over in the West, and I think that we're just going to be getting random releases. I don't think that we're going to be seeing anything too crazy or anything. I think it's still going to be around in 10 years.
I think it's going to be more or less the same, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly the same as like maybe 2010.
Savage Y, Strike.
For the longest time, I actually said I probably would. I will distract it. Like, for the longest time, I actually didn't think I would, because after I think when Bleach ended, I was like, okay, I think I'm not going to be into the series anymore after that end. Even though I'm saying this, and not the Bleach fan himself not saying it. This, I know. This,
Pew, pew, pew.
that shot, mate, that shot. But this is I didn't think. And now, like, I think maybe I'll stop being like as much more probably passionate and big into it like I am now. But I still think I'll have it like back in a box somewhere, like in a show for like maybe sort of kids. I want to show like, hey, like this is some series I used to love, and it's just like, oh fuck off, Dad, I don't care, you know, like.
I think we could all come to the conclusion that at some point in our lives, will always potentially go back to.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't. It's part of me now. I love sort of it, and from like 10 years from now, I don't see there's gonna be like unless we have a major change, like we just get like a lot of good stuff from Japan, like a lot of great quality series, like movies and stuff, because we're not really supporting it like by putting it in movie theaters. We need stuff like that Akira movie coming over here. Like we need some of the new, the Ninja Scroll. We need more of that over here, but it seems like we're not really getting it. And Japan really needs to, you know, send us more of these series. Don't like send it like a year or two later, or like 8 months after no one cares about the series. We need it now.
Stepping on their own toes with that.
Yeah, like
the two
but said like a while ago about it. Like we need Attack on Titan now. We should have like the first 6 episodes now.
Yeah.
Or like
Or,
the first
you
3.
I need that young Mikasa though.
Or I know you guys don't have to go through this
Dude,
in the UK
where's
as
fucking
much,
Tomodachi box?
but over in the States, on top of that, we have problems with the prices, like Aniplex, $600. That's
You know my thoughts on that
Yeah.
shit.
Yo, man, the Kano Kyokai box set's like $150 or something.
Which anime? Korono Kyokoi?
Hopefully,
Kota.
I hope.
Yeah, or just stop their bullshit and give us some reasonable price.
Yeah, I still think it's crazy that we don't have a DVD or something of Sword of the Stranger. Like, it's been out, but it's so expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
That's a really good movie.
Nobody brought their like license of it. They're not gonna re-release
Yeah, the
it.
license is probably expired or something.
Next up, Phone.
Ooh, you know about me. I'm dropping anime. I need to start a family, mortgage, house. You know, worry about the future. In anime, in manga, what was that?
Become a porn star.
Become a porn star, aka King Dingaling. But for real, I mean, I will always love anime and manga. I mean, I gotta come back to Smile Bomb and stuff like that. I always love anime and manga, so it's not going nowhere. But 10 years, I don't know about that because prices of anime is pretty extreme.
Amen.
Nipalex. I feel like anime is going on the live action route, like Rurouni Kenshin, Gans, Kiki Delivery series is gonna get a live action movie. I'm pretty sure what it's looking like. It's like I think anime in 10 years might go to the live action route. Get into Hollywood, maybe in that. Like Cowboy Bebop, I don't know if that's still in the works.
Except Gundam. They will never allow Gundam to become a live action over here. Don't know why.
Could you imagine?
Pacific Rim does well enough. There might be a possibility because that's basically a giant robot movie, beating the shit out of monsters.
I actually heard from one of the people that he did an interview that he used to work down at Bondi America, and actually that literally they would get calls all the time from Hollywood saying, hey, we want some Gundam, we want to do something, and the guy would say, you can try calling the direct number in Japan, but I promise you they're not going to give you any type of thing. They don't want Hollywood touching Gundam for
I did
something.
hear like there was supposed to be written about Evangelion, like a live action plan.
Even though like a lot of times they might not base it, because we're gonna make it a Yu Yu Hakusho film, we expect this many fans. They might do it just because anime has so many great ideas that a lot of they haven't used yet. You know what I mean? They might not base it solely off popularity.
Yeah, that's not Hollywood though. Like Hollywood's all about marketing and the main demographic and making money. You know.
Explosion.
Shit, I wouldn't mind
I
going to
feel
the movie
like
theater
that's
seeing Battle of the Gods.
Yes,
Amen,
thank you.
brother.
I want to go.
Funimation, get off your asses. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, Battle of the Gods. I mean, if you pick, you can pick certain animes that are working over here in America, but DBZ it earns its place to be in the movie theaters over here, so might as well bring that over here. You know what I'm saying? One Piece, Filmzy, shouts out.
They actually do have a lot of anime in theaters, but it's like very small theaters. And
Yeah,
it's
they'll do it for like 2
not
days
existent
in
over here,
Seattle
really.
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Panda Bat New
Back
Battle is non-existent here. Like,
Yeah, like, I mean, what about the back in the day with the Pokemon movies? Yo, they used to freaking be in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
there.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well,
Yu-Gi-Oh is
Fun to do.
still. Yeah, game on, motherfuckers.
All right, bro, Kai, give us your take.
Will I be in anime in 10 years? Why the fuck not? I mean, what do we have on TV today that's keeping me interested besides anime? We have a bunch of reality shows that are not really fucking reality. If you ever watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, that shit is fake as shit. And on top of that, it's like, who reality is that? That's not my reality. So how in the fuck is that making? Yeah, but how is that making that reality? That's not reality. And anime gives me what I need. You know.
Kim Kardashian giving that ass that I need. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, but would you be interested in the Kardashians 10 years from now, man? 10 years from now, the Kardashians.
it's basically porn without the bigger.
What about the
Yeah.
other question, man? We see anime in 10 years.
Yeah, definitely, but it's not going to be anything. I think it's going to stick exactly where it's at now. It's not going to get any bigger, any smaller. I think it's right where it's at, and that's where it's going to stay.
So you see it basically just chilling where it's at. All right, Emily, your take.
I am most 100% certain that I will still be into anime in 10 years. Like, I am definitely going to try to bring my kids up. Like, I'm not gonna, like, basic cable ain't gonna be a thing for me in 10 years from now. Like, I am just going to be introducing them to anime at, like, very young ages and just slowly, like, everything. And I'm, like, if my kids don't end up liking anime, I think I'm just going to have to disown them. I think that's just gonna be the story.
You're terrible.
No, but, like,
Wow.
I know, I'm a great...
You better stop adopting.
Parent of the year.
Child abuse. No, but I
The
mean, like,
Bob
that's
with his blowing words.
Yo, fucking Bob is so fucking scary right now. I'm scared right now.
His Ryatsu.
He's fucking Rihanna
like
depression.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Wait, the ham.
You're looking like some Greek god over there.
Yeah.
No ketos. No.
All right, Ken, what do you think anime is gonna be like in 10 years?
Honestly, unless we have another big, like, sweeping craze here, like DBZ or fucking Pokemon or something, like something that's marketable over here, especially like I was saying, I really think it's just either going to stay how it is now or actually just get worse. American television markets to a whole different demographic than, like, the Japanese, you know, markets too. So I just think a lot that it, like, everything gets lost in translation more than literally. So again, if nothing big happens, I just feel like it just might plummet.
Another thing is there's a big difference between 10 years and 20 years, because in 10 years we could still have, let's say, One Piece around, you know what I mean? But in 20 years, what if a lot of these bigger shows that already built up a fan base end? What's gonna really
You got Hungry Joker.
Yeah.
A canceled 20-chapter manga really is gonna save the world.
Hungry Joker, the next
Pick up the bones of Hungry Joker.
Hungry Joker, the next big thing, guys. Oh my god, the next One Piece. We
Yo,
don't know.
fuck you. How about that?
Yeah. At least that a better start than One Piece. Ooh.
Ooh! Yo,
Better.
first of all, son. You better take your Magi out somewhere.
Round one.
Hey, yo,
What's that?
isn't Dead Man Wonderland ending? Oh, that is right. Oh.
Well,
but it's
Soul
still
is-
better than One Piece.
Soul is like, oh, Panda. Alright, I guess my thoughts in general, will I be into anime in 10 years? Definitely, without a doubt. Will I be as hardcore into it? Maybe not. Maybe. Depends really where my life goes. And as far as anime in 10 years, to be honest with you, similar to like what Emily said, unless we get a big boom or something over here, I see it being like the Aniplex thing being the norm. I see like Aniplex releases being like the main thing now. If you want to get anime, you got to pay these crazy prices because it's a lot more convenient for the Japanese. It's pretty much them producing their product at home. They don't got to worry about it. And even if you look at Funimation, they're starting to finally come to something similar to Aniplex as well with Ghost in the Shell Arise. And it seems as though that's probably where it would head unless we get, again, another Dragon Ball Z or another Naruto or something like that. So, unfortunately, in 10 years, it's not looking bright unless we get something big, in a nutshell.
I don't think it'll be another DBZ. It's a different era, like different time, internet.
It's all about that Kardashian, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's all about Kardashian,
It's
man.
all about that booty.
Have always
One
been
way
on
or
my-
another.
Exactly.
Even small or big, it's changed our lives.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think we can say we all have passion for this. Like when I review, we have passion and we love what we talk about. So at the end of the day, 10 years, as much passion as we have now ain't gonna change anything as long as we have.
Ain't gonna change it. Ain't gonna change.
And at the end of the day, it's just a different format of entertainment, like
Bob's here.
Varying degrees of.
We went from TV to VHSs to
Like, well,
DVDs.
What's the difference?
Blu-ray.
No, he had a good point though, man.
What's the difference on sitting on a sofa watching TV, like a normal TV program, or anime? There's no difference in it.
And it'll eventually carry over there with apps like Crunchyroll and stuff like that.
Exactly,
That'll be
and
on TV.
especially apps on TV.
There's actually two things. One thing is that I find anime getting more popular, of course, in Japan because it's becoming part of the culture. Because it's like you have different generations of people who have all grown up with anime. It's not really, maybe it's looked down upon within some, but I think it's just become a part of the culture. However, you still got to deal with the rest of the world, and maybe with the changes that happen, maybe we'll get more of it different places in the world, because it all really comes down to how they handle it on their end. But right now, I'll see a lot of different companies are licensing these really old anime series, like from the early mid 80s or maybe early. If we keep on this track of bringing out the older anime series, we still have a lot of things to watch, because there's always things to watch. You don't always have to really put a new anime. You could stay within like the 80s or the 90s and just be content with watching things for years on end, because there's just so much of it. And that's the thing, there's so much anime out there to watch that even whatever does happen with anime in the future, there will always be something to watch.
Yeah, that is true, and the more time that goes on, the more that'll be made. So by the time, let's say, the industry completely fails, there'll be so much that have already come out.
Yeah, that will, for the rest of our lifetime, we'll have anime to watch regardless. And even if it becomes more Japanese, we'll still be able to...
Oh, alright, I see that.
Manga ruins the experience for us.
Manga kills the experience. Alright, people, we gotta cut this. It's time to go. Everybody say deuces, peace, whatever you gotta say, because we are outie, people. We are Nakama. We go, and peace.
Alright, deuces and hold my peace.
Hold my peace, dog.
And I'm Dr. Dick, by the way. Dr. Dick.
Dr. Dick.
Stay in school, don't do drugs.
Sorry for the Skype crash.
Yes.
Any final words,
Nobody
Bob?
cares. Nobody cares.
I'm sorry that James joined.
I'm sorry James joined.